You know, every man and woman in the military realizes that from time to time they may be called upon to perform a risky mission. Well, Ohio native Ed Whitey Feightner completed successfully 8,610 risky missions. And now, at the experienced age of 96, Whitey is also the last surviving member of the original Blue Angels, which is very easy to see why he's considered one of our hometown heroes. As soon as he graduated from Findlay College in 1941, the Lima native joined the U.S. Navy. He completed his flight training 6 months after Pearl Harbor, and the Ohio-born aviator started making history in the skies. That fall, Feightner was assigned to the USS Enterprise. Whitey shot down his first enemy aircraft, a dive bomber that was attacking the USS Enterprise. He was also credited with a possible kill of another aircraft. Feightner was awarded an Air Medal and Gold Star for his actions that day.
I'm no hero. I'm a survivor, not a hero. You know, that just, and we had a good airplane that could take a lot of damage and still fly. You know, I owe my life to Grumman Aircraft. There isn't any question. I should never have come home. I have come home several times with over 75 bullet holes in my airplane. Now, how many times can you do that? You know, 75 bullet holes in you, and some of them are explosive bullets.
We met Whitey back in early May at the Brookdale Assisted Living Facility in Mount Vernon. All branches were being recognized. Lieutenant Commander Edward Butch O'Hare gave Feightner the nickname Whitey for his inability to tan, despite the hours in the sun while in the cockpit and the many spearfishing adventures of the squadron. There was never a downtime during World War II. There were more heroics as Feightner protected U.S. dive bombers in the naval battle of Guadalcanal.
I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here. I went out 4 different occasions. I went out with a 4-plane group, and I'm the only one who came home. And most of those were lost in the initial attack going in. You know, they shot people down on both sides of me. The bullets didn't hit me, they hit somebody else, and or I wouldn't be here. I was doing nothing different than the rest of them, but the bullets happened to hit the other people, not me. And then the minute you got down and made your run and dropped your bombs or whatever you're doing, you know, I was the only one left sometimes, and I evaded them. Let's put it that way. I had no bullets left. All I had to do was get home somehow.
Feightner felt the U.S. military had an advantage in the skies. The planes were armed with .50 caliber guns, much heavier firepower than the Japanese pilots.
One of those guns is enough, and we don't have enough ammunition. He said, when you're outnumbered like that, he said, don't ever shoot all 6 guns at one time. He said, save 2 to go home on. Use the outer 4, but only use 2 at a time. When they run out, click on the other 2. And you know, we could easily select in there which one we were going to shoot. And that's the reason I'm here today. No question about it.
With all of his confirmed kills and successes in the skies, Feightner's ultimate recognition came as he received the Congressional Medal of Honor, a distinction he does not take lightly.
The world, you know, how many people, you know, it's just one of those things that you can't contemplate what that means when the Congressional Medal of Honor is that you survived where you shouldn't have, is what it really means. They don't give it for anything else. You know, you were outnumbered and you survived it, and as I've often said, they ought to give the medal to Grumman Aircraft.
A military career anyone would be proud of, but the Ohio native continued to reach for the heavens as a test pilot, and finally an original member of the Blue Angels, using the same basic maneuvers pilots use during battle. A trailblazer and a hero who experienced near-death situations hundreds of feet in the air.
I caught fire when I hit the starboard wing. It was on fire, and of course, at that speed, that sucked all the fuel out of it, and then the fire went out. And so that's the only reason I'm here today. Grumman Aircraft, it didn't come apart when it caught fire.
Colleen, one of our brave veterans that you could listen to conversations about all day long. You may have noticed Whitey gave credit to a lot of different things that puts him here today, but one thing he didn't mention, his bravery.
You know, and what an incredible American hero. Good story, Mike. And you know, just think of the changes he has seen in the military and the Navy since when he was in there. The technology alone is incredible.
Incredible. Our photojournalist John Edwards, who shot and edited the piece, he had a blast meeting Whitey. They exchanged a lot of naval technology between them as well.
Another Navy veteran.
That's right.